What's up, everybody, to another special interview edition of Horror Movie News. Today, we are honored to have the cast of Goosebumps 2, Haunted Halloween. We have Jeremy Ray Taylor and also Caleel Harris in studio right now. Without further ado, let's get this.
Welcome to Popcorn Talk, featuring movie discussion, news, and interviews. Popcorn Talk. We talk movies.
Oh, what'd you say? Oh, don't blame the movies. They don't? Oh, there it is. Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody, to another interview edition of Horror Movie News. Without further ado, I want to get into our special guest that we have here today.
Yeah, man, let's do it.
All right, starting with Jeremy Ray Taylor.
Hello.
Welcome. And also Caleel Harris.
Hey, what up?
Yes. Pleasure to have you on. Really honored. My
Thank you for
God.
having us. Yeah, glad to be here.
Yeah, thank you for making the time to be here. I'm your host, Anthony Becerra, and with me, of course, I have
Mack.
Evan Mack.
I never know if you're gonna say my name or I gotta say my name. We'll work it out.
I'll keep you on your toes,
Thanks, bro. I appreciate you.
But yes, welcome to sunny old California here in North Hollywood. And yeah, we're gonna be talking some Goosebumps. But first, I wanna get a brief overview of your work. So I'll start off with Jeremy Ray Taylor. So I'll just call you Jeremy. I don't know why I have to say your full name. Sorry about that.
Don't call me Jeremy. Call me Jay, whatever you want.
All right. So you've been in films such as 42 back in 2013,
Yes, sir.
Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Road Trip in 2015, and of course It's in 2017 playing Ben Hanscom.
Yes.
And the soon to be released, I believe next year, It's Chapter 2. Right on.
Super excited for that.
Huge.
And also Caleel, on to you. So you've been previous work such as Think Like a Man back in 2012 and Think Like a Man 2 in 2014. Blaze and the Monster Machines, I believe you did the voice for AJ.
Yes.
Right on. So you got some voice work as well.
Good stuff.
Yep.
Right on. Also The Loud House, I believe the voice of Clyde McBride.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was awesome.
And recently too, which I saw the first episode. I still need to get through the series.
It's awesome, bro.
Castle Rock on Hulu. You play the young Henry Deaver, who I believe is the main character of the whole series, right? His adult version of him.
Yeah, the other counterpart. He is the main character of the series, and he is awesome. Andre Holland.
Oh yeah, both of you were great. I mean, when you were just like standing in the lake, I was like, dude.
Yeah, you young men aren't doing too bad for yourselves. Y'all doing all right.
Thank you very much.
Doing okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, so you have this pretty big film coming out, Goosebumps 2, Haunted Halloween.
Yeah. So excited.
Right on.
I know.
It was like the torches have been passed on to you now to for this film. So just a brief overview of that. So we have director Ari Sandel, who also did The Duff and When We First Met.
Great director.
And stars, of course, we got Jeremy Caleel, along with also. Jeremy, you play Sonny Quinn.
Yes.
And then Caleel, you play Sam Carter.
Yes.
And you're both friends in the film as well, right?
Best friends.
Best friends, right on. Yes, along with Wendy McLendon Covey, Jack Black, Madison Iceman, Ken Jeong, and Chris Parnell. And I believe you had the premiere yesterday, right?
Yes.
How was that?
It was awesome. It was so surreal.
Where was it, guys?
Cool.
Where was it in LA?
Is that Sony?
Sony.
Sony Lot. Yeah.
Oh,
Over
nice.
City, yeah.
And I saw that Ken, he showed up like wearing a Coke bottle.
Yes.
Yeah. Was he
Yes,
like
he did. Oh my God. I walked in and I was like, he's best dressed.
Wait, real quick, Caleel. my producer hat, real quick. Move your mic just closer to your left. I mean, you're right. My bad. You're right. There you go. Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry about that. I also work here, so I'm just like, wait. I want to get the best audio for you. But yeah, so
always.
Was he inspired by like the whole Kanye on like Saturday Night Live thing? That's the only thing I could think of.
To be honest, I don't know. I'll never understand that man's mind process.
Well, seriously.
The amazing thing about Ken is like he would literally do anything to get a laugh.
It's awesome.
Anything to get a laugh. So like if he chooses to wear a Coke bottle and get a laugh instead of wearing a suit, he's gonna do it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's something that baffled me. I was like, what's happening? Like,
Such a good guy.
Right on. So yeah, I want to get into the synopsis of this film. So while collecting junk one day, best friends Sonny and Sam meet meet Slappy, and we all know who Slappy is the puppet. A mischievous talking dummy from an unpublished Goosebumps book by R.L. Stine. Hoping to start his own family, Slappy kidnaps Sandy's mother and brings all of his ghoulish friends back to life just in time for Halloween. As the sleepy town becomes overrun with monsters, witches, and other mysterious creatures, Sonny joins forces with his sister Sam, and a kindly neighbor to save Sonny's mom and foil Slappy's plan. So one thing this is what I noticed, a kindly neighbor. Is that the Jack Black playing R.L. Stine? Ooh.
Wait, the kindly neighbor isn't Jack Black, is he?
No.
No.
Oh, it's someone else.
No.
Interesting.
It's not.
Okay.
We can't tell you who that is. I don't think that's out yet, right?
No,
We're not allowed
it
to say
definitely
that.
isn't.
No,
It's not. Yeah, let's keep it
Oh
under
yeah,
wraps.
don't get. I want y'all to get in trouble.
No, we're not allowed to get into that. But it's not Jack Black.
Right on. And we do have a trailer for the film, so we can go ahead and roll that in right now.
Oh, nice.
We do have to talk a little bit over it. So.
Oh, we got a voiceover.
In a dark, mysterious
Based on
world.
the best-selling books by R.L. Stine.
I kind of do miss those old trailer voices.
62 books.
Yeah, there you go. Narrated by Jeremy Ray Taylor.
400 million copies sold. And one day,
All hell broke loose.
the stories came to life.
Oh, this is so great. I love the CGI in this too.
Yeah, I think
Oh my
we did a
god,
good
it's
job,
awesome. That ape. This October.
12.
This Friday, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, it does come out this weekend.
Hey, there's our hero.
Look at these young whippersnappers.
I don't think this place is giving out candy.
It's giving out death.
Discover the one book.
That's really good.
It really is.
No one was meant to find.
Haunted Halloween.
Ooh. It is forbidden. Great pick
I
blocking
gotta go
skills
over the
there.
book. Y'all know y'all shouldn't open that book.
Halloween
Come on, kids.
comes to life.
Oh my god.
You discovered a walking, talking dummy and you didn't tell me?
Okay, well, he seemed like a really nice guy at the start.
Goosebumps 2. Haunted Halloween.
So tiny and cute, what can they possibly do?
Oh, this part I love.
Oh, it's excellent.
That scene was so fun to film.
Sonny, they're just gummy bears.
Oh my god.
So good.
Yes, wow. So yeah, this
Love
film is hitting theaters on October 12th, which is this Friday. So be sure to buy your tickets, reserve your seating, because I'm sure these tickets are gonna sell like hotcakes.
Like hotcakes.
Yes. Also, that gummy bear scene, I really hope you guys just like grab one, just bite, just eat one.
Like eat a gummy bear.
We did
Then
make
we-
a variant where that did happen.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And we did it a lot on set, so.
Yeah, we ate.
Wait, were there
Craft services?
actual gummy bears there?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not
Yeah.
from the scene though, right?
No,
Oh, okay.
We ate so many gummies. Like the
So
props
many.
hated us.
Oh no.
They were like, guys,
They had like
we're gonna
10,
run out.
They had like 10 3-pound bags of gummy bears.
Yeah. You
expect
And
them
we
not
kind
to
of just
do-
like
not eat
blew
'em?
through them.
Yeah.
What? You got
How many pounds?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
But
my
yeah,
lord.
we ate way too many gummy bears.
All right, so
Way too many.
your dentists are gonna have like a pretty nice bonus coming up.
Yeah,
Have you guys because that's kind of like my era, like dating myself. Like when I was growing up, those were our children's books. You know, I mean, Goosebumps was our books. Like what were your books? Have you ever read Goosebumps before? Because it's back when I was like your guys' age. You know what I
Well,
mean?
my brothers were like obsessed with it. They read all the books.
Yeah.
They watched the show like nonstop. They were
Right.
super obsessed with it. But I've been too scared to do that.
So, what was your
okay.
book? Did you have a book like in school? Or, like, did you like
What's
read?
it? You ever,
What's like your?
did you ever come across like horror books?
I've never been too into reading.
Okay.
There's
And
nothing wrong with that.
I'm only 15, so like I'm not.
I
gonna,
know
you
this.
know.
You got time to still grab.
That's
have
actually-
a book take hold.
That's personally for me. That was actually around the age where I started liking reading more and more.
And I feel like I've started liking them more, but it's like I've only read books for school, and you're never gonna enjoy that.
I was about to say,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah, and I enjoy the books that I do for school, but having an assignment behind it, like, ugh.
it's
Like
a
a due date,
drag.
a due
I
date.
know.
And you must write a report on this
Yeah.
said
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
That's a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, once I found out I was getting the role, I went and got the Night of the Living Dummy books.
Did you really read
Yeah.
that? It's
Classics,
excellent.
Yeah.
They were definitely scary.
Really? Ooh.
I wasn't expecting, because in the first movie, Slappy, he was scary, he was creepy.
Yeah, but he's like funny too, though.
But he was like funny. But in those books, he was like
Scary dude.
He's
Yeah.
creepy as heck.
Yeah, it was.
Ooh. So okay, you mentioned are you a fan of horror, Jeremy?
I get scared way too easily.
Oh my
God,
god,
I do too.
fun.
That's my thing. I use like my wife. I hide behind my wife for stuff like this.
Yeah.
Like I use her as like a shield through horror. So you're not alone. You're 15. I'm 34. So you're all right. I'm a grown man child, but
I've always stayed away from that. Like I can't handle that kind of
it's
stuff.
scary stuff, man.
Well, and it's like, oh my gosh, I really want to go see The Purge. Mom's like, no, don't. And I'm like, but I really want to. And then I go watch it, and then I totally regret it. It's totally regret
And
it.
people always say, oh, it's not really, they can't, like, nothing can hurt you in the movie. I'm like, that's not the point. See,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
you and I understand, like, it's not about it hurting us. It legitimately scares us.
Oh, and
Yes.
the thing about books is that it's all about your imagination. Like, you imagine everything that they say. And
Yeah.
my imagination runs wild
What,
sometimes.
what about you?
So-
Are they bother you, or can you watch horror movies? Are you a horror guy?
You know what? Some horror movies I could tolerate, like if it's like The Nun or like something like that. I can't. No, thank you, no sir.
Right.
But I mean, I really do like shooting horror films and TV shows like Castle Rock. But
Absolutely.
but yeah, watching them, it's a different story. Yeah, it's just, even though it's real and it was all made on a movie set and there was a director saying action, and then as soon as they cut, everybody just went to craft services, even though all of that,
Get your Gummy Bears.
it's still exactly, it's still like, I don't know, I can't do it.
And I feel like I've opened up more to it, but still, like, I'm really skittish about watching them.
That's
It
interesting.
had to be scary on it, though, right?
Yeah, I was about to say,
Like,
like, how'd
Skarsgård
that-
walking around?
It was a little scary.
Come on.
The scene that I filmed with the headless boy,
Yeah.
that was my first night of filming. It was like a 2 a.m. shoot.
No
and
way.
It was in a super terrifying church. It was in the basement of like a really terrifying
Yeah, that
church.
sounds terrifying.
And upstairs there was like this really creepy room. I don't want to get into it.
I don't want to go
You're
back.
like, I'm going.
I don't want to go to that
Yeah,
place.
but like, but it didn't get like too scary because there were people behind the cameras. There were like thousands of people in this room that you're doing it with. So it's not like you're alone with the headless boy, and the kid had a head. If you didn't know. But,
See, that's where your craft comes
Yeah,
in. See, he's a true actor, ladies and gentlemen. He projected that fake head. He has acting chops, y'all.
All right. So I'd like to ask you. You could go one by one, but what was one of your favorite experiences working on this set for Goosebumps 2?
Man, to choose, I'd probably have to say either the Gummy Bear scene, shooting that, or the I'll say the scenes at the end,
Okay.
or those scenes. Yeah, that Gummy Bear scene, it was such a blast to shoot. All of the CG, like, having to punch pillows and getting knocked back and getting like yanked on a
wire
rope
or something?
machine.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
It was so fun. It took a long time to shoot, and a lot of gummy bears were consumed, but it was very fun. And yeah, that ending sequence, it was so cool, and the setting was amazing, and just visually it was like so beautiful, and yeah, it was just really cool to watch and to see yesterday for the first time. So
What do you guys shoot it at? Where was the location?
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Oh, it was in
Oh,
Atlanta.
okay.
Yeah.
And for you?
I can't tell you much, but there was like this one scene where it shows a street, and there are a lot of things on that street.
Ooh.
Like
Oh
creatures.
yes.
Ooh.
That was
And
cool.
I thought it was mainly going to be CGI, but then I showed up that night, and there were so many monsters on that street.
Oh, they're like legit.
Yeah.
Like okay.
That's
Hair and makeup
Get there.
wardrobe came through, man.
Yeah.
It was
That's
crazy.
awesome.
It was crazy.
To get there and see like things on stilts and like things being controlled by remotes, and it was
Oh,
terrifying.
that's
It was
rad.
so cool to see all that come together. It was really cool.
Oh man, that sounds awesome. I can't wait to watch this movie.
You'll enjoy it. You'll
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Yeah,
No, yeah.
It's like this scene, and it's just an establishing shot where it's like, and and they like show what is on the street. I won't go into what, but it's just.
Oh,
it's
you
a-
guys
it's
are
a
selling
really-
me so good.
it's a really good
It's
shot.
like, what is it?
They're very tight-lipped and very confident.
Yeah, that's good. That's
I
good.
love that.
Keep it perfect. Keep it perfect.
Don't give us nothing.
Oh man. So yeah, it sounds like for that Gummy Bear scene, did you guys have to do like your own stunts and stuff? Is it?
Yeah, I mean,
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was really weird punching nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, there weren't obviously like giant walking gummy bears, so we were just like punching nothing. So that was a little weird, but it was yeah, I think it was pretty much all of us.
Yeah, and in the rehearsals, you know, like before we started actually filming, they had this inflatable gummy bear that was about the size of what they're gonna be in the film. And they just kept throwing it at us, and they had Nerf guns, and they were just like shooting like pellets at us, and like dodge the pellets, dodge the pellets. And we were like, okay,
That's dope. Yeah, that sounds like a great way to get make that scene happen.
Yeah.
I want to do that.
it was awesome.
Dang, that's awesome. And then, so you guys have to play best friends on this film, right? So you guys have to. I'm assuming you guys had to somehow develop that chemistry once you started getting on set and everything. Was there something that they did like that to make you guys bond?
Yeah, did y'all meet meet for like the first time, or did y'all just hang, or?
Yeah, the first time we met was probably, I mean, you know, first getting there, at the chemistry read. That was the first time we met, but I think just being with somebody for such a long, we were shooting that for what, 3.5 months?
3.5 months.
Yeah. Wow. It's just, you know, being with somebody for that long, you develop a bond, and, you know, you get to know him, you know, really well.
Like off the set, off
right,
camera, like really what he really likes and stuff like that.
Yeah, and like at the beginning there were these 2 weeks where they were still getting like production ready, so we were doing school only, and in that 2 weeks we hung out a lot with the bullies from the film. And
a lot of slacking in school.
Yeah, a lot of slacking in school.
Now stay in school, kids. Stay in school.
Yeah.
No, but like
Their moms are wincing right now. Their moms are wincing.
No, like that, I'm glad y'all said that though. So how do you guys? Can you guys? Your mothers are here, like, and you have a good support system. How do you young men like balance school and acting, man? Y'all actors, man. Listen, y'all on the big screen, man. This gonna be international film, man. You in it, like it's a whole lot of Castle Rock. You know what I mean? Your careers are blossoming. How do y'all balance like school, man?
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah,
It's difficult.
Yeah.
It's difficult. You have to do about 3 hours of school
Reading
on
your
set
books.
every single day. So every break that you get from acting, you just go to school. So it gets tiring and it's a little difficult, but I mean, we love it.
Yeah, it's just having to turn it off, you know, turn it back on, you know, when you get back on set, bringing that energy in the scenes, but having to, you know, go to school right after. It's just, you got to find a balance, because you got to do what you got to do. So.
Right on. We're just getting some love from the chat. I cannot pronounce this guy's name. It's like WJ off W.
That is not your
Y
fault.
guy.
A lot of
But they're
stuff going on
saying,
there.
Jeremy, I love you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Also, Shay Nichelle is showing love for both of you. Oh, she actually has a question. She goes, Shay Nichelle, or I'm not sure actually. I can't really see your picture. Sorry if you're a girl or boy. But yeah, asking, how is this movie different from the previous production, which is Goosebumps 1?
How does
It does look much wilder just from the trailer.
I mean, if I had to say, I'd probably say that Sony and Scholastic, they gave, you know, our writer Rob Lieber, they gave him so much creative freedom to like put in whatever he wanted in the film, and you know, they gave our director Ari, they gave him a lot of leeway to do, you know, whatever he wanted with the film, to, you know, for him to finish his vision. And I mean, just seeing it yesterday, it was amazing. I mean,
cool.
I liked it a lot, but
That's cool.
Yeah, they're very, very different. So it's almost hard to compare, but they're not necessarily two different storylines, but they're kind of two different storylines. So they're really hard to compare, but yeah.
right, they follow the same outline, but they have different elements. Like the first Goosebumps, it was, you know, a lot of the main Goosebumps monsters, Slappy the Abominable Snowman, the praying mantis. But this one,
creepy praying mantis.
It's more like you know, they have those monsters in it, but they also add a lot of new ones into the mix.
Yeah.
So
Right on. Also, Javier Solario, he goes, hello from Mexico. So,
hey,
yeah. We also
hola.
Since it is on YouTube, it is international and everything, so we do get people from all across the world, which is awesome. Thank you all so much for being in the live chat.
Seriously.
And if you have any questions for our young stars here, please
This is
feel
your
free.
now's the time.
Now's the time. Yes.
Ask us some
They're
questions.
busy. They're
I
movers
will
and
speak
shakers.
for you. All right. So, okay. Jack Black is in this film. I wasn't sure if he was gonna be in it until they released a TV spot, and I was like, oh, he's in this film. Okay, cool. Like I was already like hooked on the first one because I was like, I want to see all these monsters. And now he's like Jack Black's back. I was like, yes, this is perfect. And I recently saw him in The House with the Clock in Its Walls, which I thought. Did you guys watch that at all?
I haven't seen it. I
have
really
not.
want to see
It's a
it.
good.
Oh
It's
my
a
God.
good film.
It looks really good.
I gotta say, there is this one scene that involves a Jack Black baby, and it is ridiculous, guys. Like it is crazy.
I think I might have seen the trailer with that part in it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that made the film for me. I was like, this is cool. I was like,
all right.
It genuinely creeped me out. Like, ugh. But yeah,
Okay.
so you should definitely check that out.
Cool.
But yeah, so how is that? How is he like?
Wow.
Yeah,
Man.
First impressions of him, like,
It was a dream come true. Like it was literally on my bucket list to work with Jack Black.
oh, that's awesome.
And I'm so glad I got to write that off. Every expectation was hit. He was such a nice guy. He was so funny. He was exactly how you would imagine him.
Wow.
Yeah, he was just hilarious. I mean, he just never stopped cracking jokes. Like, I mean, with so many comedians in this film,
Absolutely.
it's just like the set is never dull. Like there really is never a dull moment. Like somebody is always cracking a joke or being funny or doing something ridiculous or just pulling some shenanigans.
Always great vibes on set. Always. It was great.
it was amazing.
Yeah.
Was there any advice that he gave you while working with him at all, or like any tips he might have given you, or did you learn from him just by like seeing, like
Yeah,
watching
I think
him
it's
work?
more just picking up things, as you go on, because it's so important that we are lucky enough to be working with some amazing talent, some heavy hitters, and it's just learning from them, because these are people who have done it before, who have succeeded very, very well at it, and just learning as much as you can. So just learning his vibe and why people like him so much and what makes him so funny is just it was a really good learning experience.
Yeah, just watching him, you can learn things from all of these amazing actors in this film. You can just learn things just from watching how they pull it off.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like he has such a high amount of energy every single time.
Yes.
I don't know how he does it.
I don't know.
Well, was that infectious for you guys, like working with him? Like, just
It could be the tea, man. I don't know.
Did you drink a lot of tea?
Yes. Yeah. He always had his tea.
Speaking of that sounds kind of like a ritual for him. Is there like something you guys kind of like need to help you get into like the groove of
Yeah.
things?
Anything y'all like to do?
I do
Apart
like to
from
listen
Gummy
to
Bears?
music. I like to listen
Okay.
to
I
music.
like to listen to music.
Yeah. That's kind of.
Yeah, you were like singing some Bruno Mars earlier, right? Or humming it. or something.
Off camera.
Yeah.
Are you guys at the point now? Are people noticing you guys at all? Are you getting to that point? Are you in that weird place where you guys can't like eat a meal? Are you getting there? Are you getting in that territory yet?
I'm
I
getting in that
know
territory.
he is.
I'm getting in that territory a little bit. But honestly, I love it.
I'm glad,
It's
dude.
really, really cool.
That's awesome.
It's really, really cool.
Yeah, I've been getting moments here and there. I'm not quite there yet,
But you gonna be there? Don't
Yeah,
worry.
you'll be there after this
Don't
film
you
for sure.
worry.
Yeah.
I'm not
Right
yet.
after this interview.
All right, so Goosebumps is I would say you can classify it as like family horror, you know. It's,
Yeah.
like, it's like very light, like softcore horror, you know.
Right.
And you had more of like a hardcore, like It for sure. You've been in
Yeah.
It, and then you've been
That's
more.
extremes are pretty crazy.
Yeah, and then you've also like on Hulu's Castle Rock. It's very creepy, and that's
Yeah.
also like
Very.
hardcore or like horror TV. So you guys have delved in horror yourselves, right? So do you see yourselves sticking to this genre more, or are you guys willing? I know you guys are young actors. Are you guys setting your horizon for different genres as well?
I'd love to break out and do everything.
Right.
Yeah, I'm open to anything. I'm open to everything. I mean, really, like doing horror movies is really fun. It was great. It was a great experience. But I think considering we're so young, there's just so much that we can do, and
like,
just
what do you-
expanding that horizon. And just trying out, testing new waters.
Yeah, I'd love to
As
do
I drink my
comedy.
water.
And, no, I'd love to do comedy and action and all that stuff. I'd love to break out.
To
from
be
horror.
young.
I know.
Yes.
I
A
know.
long whole life ahead of these
Well,
young
I'm
men.
25. I'm still kind of.
Yeah, I forget, man. I'm the only old one here. But like, no, it's really good to see you guys. Like you're in this groove now, and you're like your whole life ahead of you, and you guys are getting roles. Like, how are you feeling though? You know what I mean? Like, you gotta take a moment to be like, it's kind of cool. You know what I mean? I'm in a movie. I'm doing my thing. I'm in Hollywood.
I mean, especially on these premiere days. That
Yeah,
really
That's
it
probably
was-
when it hit you though, for real though, right?
It
Yeah.
really did. I walked in and I was like, what?
That's
It
crazy.
hit me. It hit me hard. Like just seeing my face on a big old big old poster at Sony Pictures. It was just like
Seriously.
it was like wow. Like
And after you get back from the hotel and you're off that adrenaline high and everything, it really makes you reflect on everything and how you got there and stuff. It's very surreal. Like these premiere days are so surreal, and that's like a huge thank you to all the fans for all of your support.
it's
You guys are amazing.
You guys, right?
Seriously.
Y'all heard it? Everyone in the chat.
What do you gentlemen do though when you're not schooling, you're not acting? Like, what do y'all like to do?
To lay back, relax.
Video games.
Yeah,
I swear,
video
I
games.
wrote that down. I said I wrote that down. I was like, I got video games. I go, what do y'all play though?
Fortnite. No, I'm just kidding. Is it?
He definitely plays
He's like, damn.
What do
you
you-
got-
Guilty. Guilty.
No, I love Overwatch. I love Fortnite.
Okay.
But yeah, I used to be addicted to Fortnite or Overwatch. Like
Are you
it was
first person shooter guy?
bad. Yeah, first person shooter. Black Ops 4 is coming out. I'm super
Oh,
excited
that
about that.
is.
It is.
This Friday or
yeah.
Thursday, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm super excited about that. And I used to be addicted to Destiny.
Ooh, Destiny.
Like
yeah.
addicted. When I say addicted, addicted. It was not good.
I saw it in your eyes.
Yeah.
The guys have been addicted,
What about you,
addicted to gamer.
Me, man, I try Fortnite. I just suck.
Oh, I'm terrible
Yeah,
too.
see,
I'm terrible.
It's really
yeah.
bad when you want to play a game that everyone's playing, but you're not good at it.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
I don't play.
I mean, there's
I'm like, this
people
game's not
who
even that good. I don't
really-
even like it. I don't even
Yeah,
like it.
exactly. There's people who play this 24/7 who get paid to play that game, and I'm
I
like,
know.
I mean, I
And you
can't-
run into them all the time though when
Exactly.
you're playing.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm like, how many streamers are there?
Yeah.
But
so true.
But yeah, I've been getting real deep into SpiderMan PS4.
Oh, same.
Where are you? Would you just start it?
I finished. I'm 100%.
I'm
100%.
I'm like 20.
1%
I'm like
of it?
27% in.
Okay, I'm like 80 or so.
It's
I don't have a
ridiculous.
PS4.
It's so good.
Get on it, Jeremy.
You don't have it. Oh, you
You
don't.
play with
Wait,
Xbox,
wait,
dude?
PC or Xbox?
PC.
PC. Okay.
PC guy?
Well, PC is a master race for
right,
gaming
guys.
consoles. Not gonna lie.
I'm
I'll
not
give
a-
it that.
I'm
I
not
just
a big-
can't
I'm not a
afford
big
to
fan
get
of whatever
PC.
that- whatever just
People
happened
out
right
there in the World Wide Web, PS4.
Yeah, let's know
PS4.
whatever that.
I do love my PS4.
That fist bump thing was not cool at all. PC.
I respect
Yeah.
the PC. Yes,
It's so complicated.
It is, but
It's
it's
very
worth
Like
it.
special
It's worth it.
keyboard and special
Yeah.
joystick.
It's
Fortnite gets really difficult.
I'm
on-
sure it is.
Yo, I can
there.
barely build a wall with my PS4.
I'm just projecting my own inadequacies because I'm not like smart enough to play
Yeah.
PC stuff. So I have like a controller. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty awesome though, man.
But yeah, definitely video games is like everything. I've actually just recently started streaming, which is really cool.
Oh,
It's
nice.
so
How is
fun.
that, right?
So fun. So
Oh,
fun.
I see.
Well, like you literally, like you literally just play video games.
You probably ran him on Fortnite. You didn't even realize it.
He probably killed me.
Well, do you both stream or
Nah.
No, okay. You're like, nah, I'm not into this.
Nobody's gonna watch my stream.
I do. I feel the same.
It's gonna be titled "Guy Dying for About an Hour."
For about an hour.
The craziest stuff goes viral though. That
I mean, you could
viral.
spin it. You could be like, how not to play Fortnite. You know? You'd be like, this is how you don't do it, and
I
then
love
like
it.
just swing it that way.
I like the young men play games still, man. The gamers, man. Those are my guys.
I still do. Yeah, I've been
got
swinging
to,
through
right?
New York. Yeah, Manhattan.
Oh my
yeah.
god, that game is sick.
So we got a question in the chat from Elliot Bullock, the second, I guess, or he just has two. But he goes, Jeremy, it's for Jeremy. He goes, Jeremy, what was your reaction when Jay Ryan was casted as adult Ben Hanscom for It Chapter 2?
Adult you.
Yeah.
It was crazy because at that point it like really hit me that they actually were casting an adult version of me.
Yeah.
Which is very weird because usually you wouldn't meet
Right,
your older
right.
self
Flashback.
when you're 15. So it was very surreal. I think Jay Ryan was a perfect pick. Andy Muschietti, the director, he's a genius. Like
he
he's
is.
so good. So I think it was very, very surreal to like be able to meet my older self at 15 years old.
And he looks so similar to you.
Yeah, our
I
eyes.
was like,
are
yeah,
the same.
exactly. Your
Because we both
eyes.
squint a lot. Like I'm probably like I'm squinting right now.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
We both squint a lot, and our eyes look the exact same.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I wouldn't mind looking like him whenever I'm 40.
Okay. Have you ever thought about this? Who would you want?
Who would play you
Yeah, as an adult.
As an adult. Who play
Caleel.
adult you?
Shoot.
Chadwick
Michael B. Jordan.
Boseman.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Michael B. Jordan would be sick.
I can see
yeah.
it. Yeah, young
Because we
Michael
all
B.
know I'm gonna be ripped when I'm older. So
Of course.
Yeah, you're gonna be shredded, man. You young whippersnappers, whatever y'all eating nowadays, man.
swole.
Y'all just like come out the womb with like abs, so it's really annoying.
Honestly,
It's really weird.
I
don't
wish I
understand.
came out of the
Yeah, I
womb like
understand.
Came out with some
We're in
flab.
interesting times, Tony. Man.
All right. This is from the same guy that I can't pronounce his name. I'm so sorry.
That's his fault.
It is his fault. The internet, I tell you. But he goes,
be like Bob Smith. Cheese and crackers.
good old BS, Bob Smooth. To both actors, he goes, what actors are you hoping to work with in the future? So you already got one off your bucket
I already got one on my
list.
bucket
Yeah,
list.
what else? Anything else on your bucket list?
Kevin James.
That'd be awesome.
Oh my gosh, to meet him would be
Wow.
insane. Like, he's such a good actor. Like, I love Kevin James. Kevin James is awesome.
Anybody?
Michael B. Jordan. But
Awesome guy.
another one, Denzel Washington for me,
Ooh,
for sure.
nice.
Yeah, he's just such a phenomenal actor, and it's like, it's one of my dreams to be able to, I mean, even just to meet him, like
Yeah.
seriously, like he is.
Oh, I'm sure it'll happen.
Yeah,
right
fingers
track.
crossed.
Hey, it's out in the universe. There's people watching.
Yeah.
It's all on their minds. They're gonna just like into the and everybody make it happen.
Internet.
Just think it, and it will happen. And then also, I was creeping on both your Instagram.
Oh yeah, we was all up on y'all's.
I mean, I wasn't
Oh,
creeping.
no.
I was
like
doing
some,
research.
like some crazy like tweens with like we was fangirling out.
Yes, we were doing research. We weren't creeping on your Instagram.
No, we weren't. We were doing research.
Yeah, we were. So
It's
I
so
noticed-
professional. It's a professional atmosphere.
I didn't notice one of your posts, Caleel, which I really liked that. And you brought up it was SpiderMan. Oh my God, he's escaping my name.
Miles
Miles
Morales.
Morales. That you would love to play Miles
yeah.
Morales.
he's
so
the
cool.
perfect Miles Morales.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, dude, that'd be amazing.
Yo, Sony, Disney, whoever, man, I need to
Make
get
it
on that, man.
There you go.
Hey man, I'm.
Khalil, I have no pull whatsoever, but just in case I do, make it happen. I'm waving the
Internet,
ball.
work your magic.
Listen, man, you a brother, I'm a brother. You know how it goes, man. You know I want to see you succeed. I like want to live
Yeah.
vicariously through Khalil. You know what I mean?
Yeah, thank you, man. But yeah, it's just something I like to put out there because
Now you be perfect for that.
Spider-Man. I mean, I've been playing the video game.
Right,
Spider-Man
so you've been
has
inspired.
been, like ever since like I was born, I've been a huge Spider-Man fan. And,
Hard not to be.
when I found out that Black Spider-Man was, I said, what?
Wait a minute, hold on now.
I said, hold on.
But that's me. I can play that.
I said, I'm an actor.
Yes.
They making movies.
Put two and two together. Epiphany.
And it's perfect because you're right on this cusp. You about to hit your trajectory right now, and they love
Yeah.
scooping y'all up, acting like they found you. You know what I mean?
Hey.
So they want to
They
take credit
did
for
if they
your
make me Spider-Man.
It'd be perfect. Wouldn't it be perfect for that?
So I'm guessing, but are both of you fans of Marvel as well?
Yes.
Yes.
What would be? What's your favorite? Like, okay, let's see. I'm not sure if I want to go MCU route or just
No, let's.
hero
Oh
in
yeah,
general.
let's do.
All right,
First, let's do your favorite movie, MCU.
Yeah,
movie.
MCU movie, or even in Marvel in general.
Marvel in
'cause
general.
You can go outside like Logan, or I don't even know if you've seen
Logan was really good.
Oh
Logan
yeah,
was
I've
dope.
seen it. Rated R, baby.
Okay, I'll just give you a bunch of movies. I'll just give you a bunch of movies.
Yeah.
Go, list them
We
off.
got Logan, Black Panther, Infinity War,
Deadpool 2.
Iron Man.
Deadpool 2 was
crazy.
great.
Yeah,
Iron Man, the first one, classic.
yeah. The first
Yeah.
Iron Man. The second one was pretty good.
Iron Man 3 was pretty cool because it was
Yeah.
like more of
It
like
was-
a Tony Stark movie
was
instead of an
different,
Iron
yeah.
Man movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, what else? The Spider-Man one was pretty cool.
yeah. Homecoming,
Yeah.
Do you like any of the DC
Oh.
movies at all?
And the Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier.
Oh, that was
Yes,
good.
I love personally.
was really
Personally,
good.
I'm a huge fan of. I think my favorite is Guardians of the Galaxy for the MCU.
totally forgot
Yeah,
about
that's
that.
right.
That's one of my favorites.
There's so many, man. We start like.
I know they made like what 20 movies or something like that.
Yeah. I think it's now
17,
over 20, I
18,
believe. It's been
something
10
like that.
years.
Oh, man.
So I'm guessing they're gonna be around for another 10 years. That means we'll have 20th anniversary. And I'm pretty sure
One of y'all
Yeah,
be in it,
you
both
guys
of
gonna be.
y'all be in it.
Come on, Marvel movies. Yes.
Just make it happen. I'm
Yeah,
saying.
if you could play a superhero, who would you want to play? Well, you do. Do you have anyone besides Miles?
Nah.
No. All right, Miles it is. Miles or bust, everybody.
No.
I know this is like literally impossible because it's impossible, but I would love to be Black Panther. No. Like ever since I knew Black Panther was a thing, he was
Yeah.
like my favorite superhero forever. Like I know that that
it's-
doesn't work. I know.
It's so
I
funny.
love this.
It's so funny you say that. The guy I know that's the biggest Black Panther fan is like a white guy, right? And he's like giving me all like the African like origin story. Like Evan, I was like, I don't know much about him.
In the African
And he's
accent, too, huh?
Oh, he's passionate. He
In
was
the nation
passionate.
of Wakanda. There once was a king.
Listen, man, everything's happening now, man. So they giving black roles to white guys, white roles to black guys. You can be Black Panther.
I would
man.
love to.
Anything can happen. It's 2018.
Come on.
No, but Black Panther's like my favorite superhero ever.
Such a great
So
film.
cool.
It was awesome, dude.
So have you guys seen Infinity War?
Of course.
Okay.
Who hasn't?
Yeah,
I
right.
watched it
I
on
was
the
about to
plane.
say spoiler alert, but I was like, never mind. All right, so
Man.
that ending scene. Who cried?
Well, I cried like a baby. I ain't gonna lie.
I was
I know.
close.
I was holding
close.
it back. I was like,
When Tom Holland was like
Mr.
dying,
Stark.
Mr. Stark, I was
I
like,
don't feel so good. Oh my god.
Oh man, no, I held back. I usually cry in movies, but I was like,
I do too. Yeah.
you was strong, you was strong.
I was with all my friends. I'm like, nah, not today.
Oh, you can't do it around the
I'm not gonna
boys.
give him any more ammo.
I'm with my wife, so I've known her long enough where I can just cry in front of her.
I got she's your wife.
Yeah, you can't cry in front of your boys, though.
yeah, exactly.
Caleel, don't you dare.
I've wept next to my
Don't do
boys.
that.
It has to be like a really close personal friend.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh god. And then like as a man or a young man, like if you cry in front of a girl, which is fine, trust me, you can.
Yeah.
You just gotta do it like you're like something in your eye. You gotta do like this thing, like you. It's a nice
not
move.
crying, you crying.
You're like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
we're
sorry.
good.
My eyes are real irritated right now. Hold on. Give me a sec.
That's what you gotta do, like allergies, you know. You're good.
Yeah, play it off. Play it off.
Pollen level here is like,
It's like out of control. You see it on the news?
But you know what? If you do cry nowadays, it's fine. It's totally fine.
2018.
It's 2018.
I would
man.
encourage people to cry. I think it's very euphoric when I cry in theaters.
No, but just a side note, it's like the worst when something like you're watching a sad movie,
Yes.
and like something sad happens and your eyes start itching. You're like, no.
Like I'm not gonna do it.
not
You
about
know?
your throat.
It's the-
I'm not about to scratch my eyes in front of 4 people right now.
Oh, they get the wrong idea.
It's so true though. Like,
Yeah.
what is happening right now?
You got not blink
It's-
real hard.
That is the truest thing. I'm like, why can't I not fight this back right now? This is ridiculous. Oh god.
All right, so bringing it back to Goosebumps 2. This like making this film, it looks like it was a huge blast, but I'm sure there were some scares along the way. Were there times where you were like even not during a scene or during a scene, but were there times where you actually felt like you were frightened or you felt terror?
I mean, I wouldn't say frightened or terror, but I felt real creepy. Like, no pun intended. Actually, no, yeah, pun intended. I got goosebumps.
Yeah,
You
do it.
Like, like those scenes, like just watching scenes that I'm not in with Slappy. Oh my god,
He's scary, man.
He's creepy.
no,
He's real
Slappy
creepy.
on set was creepy too, because like
Yeah.
the Avery Jones, the Slappy puppeteer,
Amazing.
is like under couches and stuff. So you never know if he's under there. So like every now and then we'd be like
God.
lining up for a scene, just like chilling, and then all of a sudden like Slappy pop up and be like, "Hi kids!" Like
Oh my god, that's a good voice.
it's terrifying, and he's so good. He's Slappy puppeteer is so
Yeah, he is Slappy.
good.
Like,
It's
amazing.
So, like, as young men and young actors, like how do you guys prepare for a role when you get a script and it's delivered to you, and especially your breakout in it, and like in this movie, like when you see a script, what's your process especially as a young actor? That was a question for both of y'all. Like,
that's a
one
good
that-
question.
I have a couple every now and again, man. I try to give at least one hard hitting
That's why I
question.
keep him around.
I sneak you, I trick y'all with video game stuff, and then I hit you with something hard.
Defense is down. Go, Evan. Go.
Oh man,
Like, see, I've always wanted to know that though for a young actor.
Yeah, I think it's just it's getting to know your material, and I mean, just like something with Goosebumps, it's doing your research, like looking up Goosebumps books, like trying to see where these monsters come from, knowing who R.L. Stine is, watching the first movie or something like that. I watched that a lot. And just knowing what they want from you, what they're expecting from you.
well, and memorizing lines is
Yeah.
one of the hard
Especially
parts.
when you have like 30 pages,
Yeah.
of dialogue.
There's one scene in the movie where I give a speech to a class, and it was so weird because one of my fears is like giving presentations in front of classes, and it was really weird because it was like I was acting, but I was giving a presentation to a class, but I was still acting during it. So why was I nervous? But like, and I can act, but I can't give a presentation in front of my
Isn't
class.
that something?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was
That's
like
ironic.
I got so nervous in front of that because I'm always afraid I'm gonna like lose my lines or something.
Do you feel that do you think that got you in a better place as far as speaking in front of people? Do you think that scene kind of got you like over your fear more, or you think you're still in the same spot?
Probably got me over a little bit. I haven't given this presentation.
Right.
Yeah, I guess I should ask you that later.
But,
All right, school, set him up. No, I'm just kidding.
but yeah, I think it probably would help. I think the more I do it, the more I'll give it over. Because theater has always been like a huge fear of mine. I could never do theater.
Gosh.
Ever. Like so much respect to people that do theater.
Absolutely, man.
Like
Intense.
it's insane. Doing it over and over and over
a lot of
live.
work.
Like
And then someone's like in there, someone's a live crowd. There's no cut. There's no like.
yeah. There's
no
it's
do-overs.
live.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, we have to start winding down now. But I want to ask you one last question, and then you can go ahead and promote anything that you guys have going on in the future that you can talk about, of course. But yeah, so both of you. So with this film, I just want to say like, what does this film mean to you, and what do you want audiences to take away from it, and then just go ahead and promote yourself after that.
Well, I think in this movie you see that family is like a really, really strong, really strong force. Because at the beginning of the movie, me and my sister don't get along very well. Me and Sam are troublemakers. So,
Hey, a bunch of
so
knuckleheads.
we don't get along very well, but in the end, we come together and we do it. And I think that they should take away that family is such an important thing.
Wow.
Follow up.
Well,
I think the takeaway from this movie is probably, I mean, anybody can be, super, I guess. It's these three average teenagers from a small town who are joining together to, defeat and take down these larger than life forces, and these monsters and these ghosts and dummies and, whatnot. And I think that can be the takeaway that, that any kid can,
do the extraordinary.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's in everybody. So yeah, I guess.
And with that, you'd make a perfect Miles Morales.
Yeah, yo, make it happen.
Yeah.
Disney, Sony, whoever does it.
All right, and then
Make it
yeah,
happen.
so go ahead, put yourself over where they can find you on social media, and also any upcoming projects that you have.
You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Jeremy Ray Taylor. You can find me on my Twitch at JRayTay12.
Yo.
He's
Jerry,
streaming. He's
Twitch.
streaming.
Check it out. And yeah, check out Goosebumps 2, Haunted Halloween, coming out October 12th.
This Friday.
Don't miss it. Don't miss it.
Okay, yeah. I just want to, and not promote, but just let you guys know that I got a mini series coming out.
Oh, nice.
Oh, well.
It's sometime in 2019. I don't know. It's still in production, but it's a project that I'm very, very happy to be a part of, and it has been a blast to shoot, and it has been it's been a great experience. It's about the Central Park 5, and it's about these 5 teenagers who were tried and convicted of crimes that they did not commit. Very serious crimes
Very
that
serious.
happened in Central Park. So voice crack. But
Yeah.
Let him do his thing, Jeremy.
Listen, man, he's a young man. He's coming into that deepness.
hey, you know what? It happens. I'm 14.
You good? It's going. I mean, I'm telling you, like tomorrow, it's gonna be like, yo, what's going on, everybody? Hello.
Yes.
What's up, Mom?
Yeah.
Good morning.
She's gonna be like, oh my god.
All right.
But yeah, it's an important story to tell,
It
and
really
I'm
is.
glad that I'm a part of telling it. And social media, you can find me Instagram, Twitter at the Caleel Harris, and yeah.
Right on.
Thank
All
you
right.
guys for watching.
Oh yeah, thank you for being on our show.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
For having us.
It was
Jeez,
awesome.
I'm a good voice crack too.
All right, Evan, put yourself over.
Evan T Mack, Instagram and Twitter. Y'all know, just Evan T Mack.
Yeah, and again, Goosebumps is coming out this Friday. Goosebumps 2, Haunted Halloween. Check out these heroes over here. How are they gonna save Halloween? Tune in and find out. And
Yeah.
it's on Friday. You can find, and my name is Anthony Becerra. You can find me everywhere at TonyBTony_. And yeah, tune in tomorrow for our actual horror movie news show for Tuesday at 4 p.m. And to that, yeah.
Appreciate y'all,
Yeah,
man.
thank you.
October 12th. This
October
Friday.
This
See you out
Friday,
there
yes.
in the theaters. Peace out.
All right.
Producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire Popcorn Talk Network. We would like to thank you for tuning in. For questions or comments, be sure to visit popcorntalk.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of the Popcorn Talk Network. The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of the Popcorn Talk Network or its owners or principals.